أهلا فيكم في بودكاست مايك قبرص الشمالية. رح تكون معنا اليوم مديرة الانترناشونال أوفيس المدام نوكيت تانول، مديرة العلاقات العامة ومديرة الانترناشونال أوفيس في جامعة الباشا شهير. Hello madam, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How is everything? Fine, thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Madam, if I'm a student and I'm like, I want to choose a university, why should I choose BAU Cyprus?
First of all, I will say Ramadan Mubarak
Thank
to
you.
all the Muslim nations. Now I will say to you, we have universities all around the world. There's so many universities now, but you have to pick a university which gives you the future security. Bahçeşehir Cyprus University is the member of the BAU global chain. We are basically the educators. This is the main point. And then no university in the world gives you the chance of studying in different universities while doing your 4 years bachelor's or master's program or PhD program. Even if you go to any university in the world which is ranking number 1, number 2, you will stay in one campus for 4 years.
Thanks.
And you will get a piece of a paper called degree or diploma. You will be in the same circle, in the same surrounding for 4 years. But when you're studying with Bahçeşehir University, you have opportunity of semester exchange program free, and you can even have dual or double degree programs in all the programs we have. So you can go, imagine yourself as an architecture. I always give example from architecture because this is something which I really like. You're an architecture and you are coming to BAU Cyprus. And you've got 100% scholarship.
Yeah.
Or any other scholarship. And you are studying in Cyprus. You will see Lusinian, Ottoman, British architecture. Then you decided that you want to go to Istanbul in the same scholarship without paying any extra fee. You will go to Istanbul and you will have the texture of, again, Ottoman and other cultures, architecture. Then you can go to Germany to have a European texture. So imagine not only your experience in architecture, but when you are meeting people there, you're making friends, you're making a circle, you're making an opportunity. Because now the world is, we are not like, they say we are globalized, but no, I think we are minimized now. And everybody is reaching everywhere easily. Mm-hmm. So having this opportunity, you meet the people for your future jobs.
Yeah, it's very important.
And to expand. And then you're steps ahead from the competitors. You're going to compete in your practical life.
Yeah. So how much you have relations, that means how much you will have experience and opportunities in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah. So as a international office director, what is can you share us the interesting daily routine that you have, you as a imam, that you are waking up morning, go to university, solving some problems, do a lot of meetings with ambassadors, with a lot of agencies. So can you share us the interesting points that you have?
Well, if I start, it will take hours actually. Actually, the thing is, when we first started Bahçeşehir Cyprus University, the history behind starting was that, we have a university in Istanbul, we have a university in USA, Washington, D.C., we have a university in Georgia, Batumi, which is completely a medical university.
Which is all of them under Bahçeşehir.
Yes, one global chain. Then we have a university in Berlin. We are also teaching in English over there. The reason why we opened in North Cyprus was that we received thousands of applications, but not everybody can afford $9,000 per annual year, or not everybody can afford $22,000 to $10,000 per annual year, just the tuition fee.
Yeah.
Imagine you have to pay your rent and other services also. So when we opened this university, and I started in Bahçeşehir from the day first, so I'm with them, we are here 7 years old, but me as a foreigner also in Cyprus, I have so many interesting things with my students. I was also a student dean at that time, and they all call me mom.
Yeah.
And because yes, and because I know them all by heart, and we see each other every day. So whenever there is a problem, the problems are small problems, but actually the thing is, sometimes, of course, there are some big problems. But the thing here is that why you leave your country is a very important question, not why selecting the university. Every country, especially our Muslim countries, we have a history of education. We started education as educators.
Yeah.
Even in our religion, Ikra bismi rabbikal ladzi, we started Ikra. We started the education. So we had very good education. But unfortunately, due to some internal or external politics, it is shown that education is only found in big countries. This is not right.
Yeah.
Education is found with educators. And we are educators. Yeah. So when my students started coming in, mainly they have the reason when they're coming from the country is to learn the experience. How to live with other people, how to live with different psychology, what is culture shock, how to manage the budget also.
Yeah.
So these are the things, and when they're coming, they're leaving their families in a young age, 18 years, 19 years old. So in the first time, it's their honeymoon period.
Yeah.
So they're very happy. They think their freedom is everything and they're enjoying. But later on, they miss the services, what they were getting at home.
Yeah.
Food was ready. No problem of money. No problem of cleaning. So these are the things sometimes they can face problem. And I was telling them, honeymoon period is finished. Now you are in the practical life. So we were talking, discussing. Every student has got different psychology. So we are dealing with different problems. Some will just come and complain about the bus was late 2 minutes. Some will just say to me, it was early 5 minutes. Or someone will say, there are too many Africans. Or someone will say, they're always speaking Arabic. So there are things like the teenagers.
Yeah.
So we are facing it. I'm proud of my students. Yeah. I love all of my students.
Thank you. So as a mother, and as a member of the family, that when you are going to choose a university, you have to select a good university, a good ranked university. You will search for many things as a family member. So since you are an international office director in BAU, you selected for your son which university?
Cyprus University.
So since your son, we know that you registered your son in the Bahshair. So we have the families that they are asking, like, to be honest with you, when you are like telling me to register my son or as a student in this university, are you going to register one of your family in this university? Like they take
it as a security.
Yes, security. So why you choose BAU for your son?
Well, when I started in BAU, my son was just graduating from the high school. My son was offered 100% scholarship in any of my universities. Istanbul, Washington, D.C., Berlin. He can go anywhere, they said to me. Whichever you choose. Bahshair, Cyprus was the most secure place for my son.
Yeah, security.
Security is very important for parents.
Yeah.
And then again, giving you one more example. Yes, our students are intelligent. I do believe in that. They're hardworking. But when you are in a university where a PhD or a professor knows your name in the class, this is a big opportunity. And they feel proud about it. I have students, when they're here, their CGPA is above 3.5, sometimes 3.7, 3.8. But when they go for the semester exchange program, their motivation goes low because no one knows them there. They're lost in crowd. And then they come with a CGPA of 2.8 or 2.11. And they say to us, Mom, we missed Cyprus. You see? Because here, BAU Cyprus, for them, is home away from home. They know they can reach us anytime they want. They know they can talk to their lecturers, advisors.
Yeah.
they can reach them. They have made their own community. They have made their own house there. So this gives them the comfort. And when they have the comfort and satisfaction and they feel safe, they are more good in education.
Yeah.
And the parents are happy then.
Yes, the parents actually, as I'm seeing that the students has concerns and the family has another concerns.
Yes.
So like the families concerns, sometimes they are telling that Cyprus is a little bit expensive if you compare it to other countries. Even the tuition fees are like, okay, the tuition fees are not that much, but the Cyprus is an expensive country. Is it right? Because, you know, I know you visited a lot of countries. So
yes, I visited Africa, Asia, Europe, and all areas you can count. And when I was asking them, even living in their own home country, they were paying more money than they're paying in Cyprus. Actually, nowadays, the problem is the social media.
yeah.
Sometimes not only social media, but I can very openly say the politics. When the students coming here, our neighbor, the South Cyprus, can make the problem, don't go there, there is an army, it's too expensive,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't go there. Cyprus is not expensive, keeping in mind. In other countries, maybe you can find more cheaper place, more cheaper education, or a lower price education, I can say. But you will pay the transportation money, you will pay the medical money because there's no insurance for that one.
Yeah.
And you will buy more expensive food. Forget about all these things, you're not secure.
Secure.
Here in Cyprus, actually the houses are not expensive because Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is a student-oriented country, actually. When I first came in 1994, believe me, the country was completely different. The signboards and the languages or directions were only in Turkish. Now you can see there's the English directions,
Yes.
English signboards, and sometimes even in Arabic and Russian.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a coffee shop. Now you see thousands of coffee shops. You can find mensik, you can find biryan, you can find, tabbouleh.
Arabic restaurants.
Yes,
even,
kubbe, everything. What I find it in Jordan.
yeah.
Or when I go to Syria or Iraq.
Yes.
And I find African food here. We are mixed culture now. But what we have done on this island, with such a high number of students, the crime rate is 1 out of 100, which is very low. We are the third safest island in the Mediterranean.
Yes, which is all like there
which is
like,
above everything.
Yes, which is the safety.
The security
of
your
family.
children.
The family is like
Yes.
the biggest
And then
fears.
keeping in mind, like if you're paying a house rent, as I said, we're student oriented. And sometimes the parents, they fulfill their responsibility, but the student, maybe he's young and he cannot. They were sending the rent and the students were not paying. And then there were some damages. And this is the income of these people, those who are renting the houses.
Yeah.
So they started making it like they're paying 3 months or 4 months in advance. So the student is relaxed and the parent is relaxed also. But keeping in mind, like they're not paying the expensive bus rents, or they're not paying medical highly, which is very expensive nowadays all around the world. So these are the things which makes Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus more attractive.
Yes. So, by the way, since there is a lot of cultures inside Cyprus, like too many, because it's a student-oriented
Yes,
countries,
yes.
there is a lot of culture.
Yes.
BAU is aware of those cultures,
Yes.
and she's doing a lot of events for
Yes.
that. Can you tell us more about what's upcoming events or what the events that you are planning to do?
Yes.
Because one of the most important things also for the students is the vibes.
Yes.
The university vibes. He's
Yes.
coming here, yes, 50% to study, but he has his own life.
They're young.
Yeah.
They need some activities. And we have to give them the activities, not to take them to the wrong direction. Looking for the activities by themselves sometimes, which can end up
Yeah.
in a very
Not
bad
good way,
result.
yeah.
So what we are having up, actually we have a very long program, but the first one, the most new coming, is on 11th, inshallah. We are starting with the iftar program for our student. They will have iftar with us. Those who wants to attend, they will write their names in the student dean office, and then we are having the welcome party. Welcome party will be after iftar, but it is a very simple party. We will have a bonfire with them, and we want them to have the reality. When you go to any kind of activity now, you see students on the phone,
Yeah.
and they're not even interested on the stage what is happening. So we have named it, the theme of our all programs will be back to reality. So they will not use the mobile phones, only they can use it for lighting up. And then they will have the bonfire, and they will enjoy themselves there, talking to each other with seniors. Like seniors will tell them about their experience, they will share their experience, and then the seniors will hand the torches of their society to the newcomers. So
Nice.
we are doing this.
Yes, nice event is coming.
Yes.
Very good. The also from our, like, we are connecting the students too much. There is a big question, like how you are telling me, which is like too much asked question. You are telling me like this university is recognized and accredited, but how a university is accredited in a country which is not accredited, even which is a country is not recognized, at least by the internationals. So is there a relation between education in the country which is in a country not recognized while the university is recognized?
Okay, the answer is very simple actually. Higher Education Commission of ours, Turkish Republic Northern Cyprus, which is called YODAC, is recognized all around the world actually. It's so simple. And I have experience with that. My students, when they graduate, the degree is stamped by the Ministry of Education here, by YODAC, which is Higher Education Commission of Cyprus, and from the Turkish Embassy, which is a legal authority. And we have students, those who are doing master in Australia, in University of Essex, or different universities in London, and even in Russia, in Malaysia, and also in America. The thing of recognition, today we have more than 50,000 students on the island. If we are not recognized, how come me, just 7 years old university, have students from 67 countries?
Which is big question, yeah.
Yes. Now the people know what the education is. Now the people know that if you have a degree attested by any Ministry of Education and any embassy, actually this is all also politics. If you look at it, I myself call it as an industry of education now. It's industrialized. Even, in USA, people do donations, like big footballers or famous people or rich people. They start making donation when their children are in the high school, so they can have the entrance without any exams or without any problem. But they name it as a special scholarship.
Yes.
We here in Northern Cyprus, we are actually giving very good education. But the hurdles of politics are like, what is your ranking? Do you think an army officer in a very below rank cannot take part in the war? Only the generals are. No. Generals make the game and you play the role.
Yeah.
We are the soldiers who are giving educations.
I'm very proud of those words that you are saying, which is very good. And, it's because that's the question we are asking, because we are taking a lot of questions.
Yes.
So that's why we are trying to fill the gap. And how much as we gave the answers for the families, how much it will be safe. So let us compare two countries like here is Bahçeşehir here, since it has in Turkey and Cyprus. Like I want to study pharmacy. Okay, why should I choose Bahçeşehir, Cyprus, and I can choose even Bahçeşehir, Istanbul, like an
Yes.
example. What are the difference? Are the in the accreditation there is differences? If there is differences in payment, why it is? What's Bahçeşehir, Cyprus is offering for us?
Okay. First of all, I will say whichever university they pick as a BAU Bahçeşehir, I will be proud of them.
Nice.
And I will be very happy. Secondly, the thing, because I said we are educators and we're giving education on our as I said before when I started, that we
Yes.
opened this university because not everybody can afford expensive education. And as I said also just a few minutes ago, it's an industry of education. Bahçeşehir, Istanbul is 25 years old. Bahçeşehir, Istanbul is on Bosphorus. Bahçeşehir, Istanbul has got the experience of years and years. And with the prices, with the experience, the prices changes.
Changes, yeah.
And the recognition of Higher Education Commission Turkey is for the Turkish students, actually. Europe is not for the international students. This is something different, which I will discuss with you. Higher Education Commission Turkey accreditation means that you are recognized in Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
But because it is stamped by the Higher Education Commission and the embassies are in Turkey, you are recognized. Same is the case actually with East Cyprus. If you take the Turkish embassy stamp and you go to your own embassy, they stamp it also as Istanbul. There's no difference. The curriculum is same. We have the experience of Bahçeşehir. Of course, we're sharing and taking their experience because we're new. With such a year's experience, Bahçeşehir Istanbul fees is $22,000.
Wow.
Tuition fee per annual year. So we are opening here for the student, those who cannot afford, or simple, they can come study here 3 years with us, and for the last 2 years,
They can.
with a 25% discount, they can go and study in Istanbul and and get the degree from there. Here the question is, if you have the same education system, why would you prefer spending too much money? But again, it's your choice. You can go to any university. In my BAU Washington, D.C., I call it my because we're a BAU family, it's $22,000 for an undergrad program. We have 3+1, study 3 years in BAU Cyprus, and for the last year with the 25% discount, go and get the degree from USA. We're giving you lots of opportunity, which is one of them is saving money.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, which is so. We are offering like Bahçeşehir here, offering a safe country with low tuition fees with the same accreditation,
Exactly.
which is three things which is the students are looking for. So you have a very long experience in education, like in new student, freshman student, who entered a campus. What is the suggestion? What is the recommendation? The advices that you can give for him and for the family also?
Yes. First of all, when they come, I want them to be active in the campus because what we notice mostly, Sudanese are mixing with Sudanese, Jordanian are mixing with Jordanian, Turkish are mixing. But if they start mixing, they will learn the third language without paying any extra money.
Yeah.
Like my son, he's mixing with everybody, so he knows a bit of, Arabic, bit of Russian, and different kind of accents in Russian and Arabic. Because, every country have got their own accents. So everybody will mix, and when they're active, there are other opportunities from them. And the advisor says, oh, he can be my assistant because he's very active, he's got very good relations. Mm-hmm. Or when there is some kind of activity, we say, oh, that person is very active, he can come and support us. So this gives you more experience.
Okay.
And for the newcomers, I will say, even if you have 50%, 70%, or whatever scholarship, work hard and you can get 100% scholarship from your own CGPA.
Very good.
So there are lots of opportunity, but I will just say to them, come and get the experience of Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, which is very beautiful. And when you come to Bahçeşehir, you will see the difference.
Very.
You will see the difference. You will see the texture of
Many cultures.
culture, and also the environment is so soft and open for you.
Yeah.
So I think that the parents will be satisfied. For parents, I will say, we keep an eye on them. Like what I like about Study More is, and I'm always saying about Study More is, I've been working with Study More since we started the university. What I like about Study More is, and I'm always saying, they follow their students. Like they not only pick them from airport and settle them here, they follow them. This is I like about them. I can say it very openly that this was the only education consultancy who supported their students in the COVID with food packages.
Yeah.
This was something which was very touching. And then in Ramadan, they give them the food packages again. So these are the things which the parents are satisfied. God forbid if something happened, there is someone I can reach.
Yes.
My phone never closes because I have this thing, what if someone wants to reach me?
Which is actually, this is what is making difference from country to
Yes.
another. Like if the student want to study abroad, so the families has always, even our families, when they sent us, they have a lot of concerns.
Yes.
So who's there? Who you know there? Who's
Yes.
your friends? How can I reach you? So if you can reach even the university, which is will make the
difference. This is also the culture. We have the similar culture. When you see from the window, you see the mosque.
Yeah.
Or when you go and want to practice, you can wear hijab, you cannot wear hijab. This is up to you. But you're free. No one gives you the look. No one judges you.
Yes. Racism is zero here.
This is the freedom. And the language barrier, yes. But in Cyprus, comparing to other countries, I can say most of the people knows English here. And they can the students can communicate. And especially nowadays, it's a kind of jobs for our students. They're working, in different cafes. So you can find Arabic speaking, you can find Russian speaking, and English speaking. So these are the opportunity which you cannot find in other countries.
Yes.
Which makes us unique.
Yes, this is what can make Cyprus unique, which is also the visa-free also.
Yes.
So one of the most important things also that the country is visa-free. So like students, he's trying to go to another universities, trying to reach another places, losing a lot of money for these steps. So can you tell, like even here, the families can join also the students. So can you tell, because you met a lot of families, can you tell us about are they satisfied, those students who came here, and do they advise another students to come? Are they satisfied?
Yes.
The families are satisfied, and why?
Okay, first of all, the thing is the parents are very satisfied with the education and with the care of their students and the safe environment of Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. On the whole, I'm talking. And then when it comes to my alumni, those who are graduated, their brothers and sisters also graduated from us, or they're still with us, or they're doing masters by themselves here. And they're sending us messages continuously. Ma'am, we are following you. We're very happy. This started, that happened. And the families are also. And when I go to Nigeria, you will see on airport, like I'm talking about my students, wherever I go, they all come, they all join me in the seminar. Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, they all come and they join us. I was in Jordan and my student was with me doing, helping me in the seminar. I just told him I'm coming and he said, Ma'am, I'm coming, which shows that they're happy.
Yeah, that's the
It's
reflection.
A simple thing,
Yeah, the reflection.
And they will come and they will share their experience with the students and they will tell them to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or those who are graduated are sending us the messages, Ma'am, we miss Cyprus.
Yeah, even some of them, they are, after graduating, they are coming to continue their postgraduate.
Exactly. Yes.
Which is, we saw it a lot.
Yes.
Since here, after graduation, is there any opportunity that your university is offering for a job for the students?
I have lots of students, those who are doing master here or in international office. They're working as assistants And after graduation, some of them are settled in some companies and they have work permits. Those who are doing masters are having jobs inside the university or outside the university. Here the point is, students cannot find white collar job. This is for sure. The students nowadays, there's a high population, but I want them to be creative also. Like I always tell them, you're students, you can bring 2 jeans, 2 t-shirts or jumpers, more than enough for you. But when you are coming, bring things from your country which you can sell here. Like for the young girls who are coming, usually, in our culture, the girls are good in cooking, the boys are some. So I say to them, you can cook food and sell it to them. So it will be, an income for you.
Yes.
So they have to be creative. And the environment and the culture as education makes them create. This is the reason why they're coming here.
Wow.
No one could find Arabic food or any other country food. Now you can see we have CIS restaurants, we have food in everywhere, and we as a Cypriots are also tasting different food.
Yeah. Even the locals,
locals, and they're happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sorry to say, but I will not mention some specific area, but I can say in other countries, in big countries especially, maybe you don't have to go and, knock at the door and say, you don't have a courage. I don't know who will open the door. Will someone open the door for me? But in Cyprus, I'm telling you, if you knock at the door, you get the help.
Yeah, for sure. We saw that.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is something which gives you more security. I have a student from one of the Arabic country, and he had some psychological problem. And he was in an apartment staying alone. And because he was alone, he got into the depression, and he was talking to himself. And there was an old lady staying next to his house. And this old lady, she called the police and said, there's a young boy, he's a very good boy, but I think he needs help. And the police came and they took him to the psychologist and they stayed there till the treatment. And now he's back and we find out that he needs our support and we're giving him a part-time job so his mind is not away. Because, sometimes they can feel, because they're alone. As I said, when the honeymoon period is finished, they can have some panic.
Especially.
But no one in Europe will do that. They will lock their door twice.
Nice.
Do you understand? So
yes.
These are the different. This is the culture.
Yeah, it's different. Like if there is a lot of European countries, if you saw you are laid on the street, no one will touch. Yes. Which is also here. No, it's nearly to our culture. Of course,
I'm not saying that there will be no problem. Everywhere there is.
Yeah.
So these are the reasons which makes us different.
Yeah, which is it's very important to be different from the others.
Yes, keeping your culture, keeping your religion, keeping your friends, your language, and then safe, and then having good education.
That's what we need, and all the parents and the students need. Nokit, we will go to thank you very much. We are going to the last question. As an agency, you worked with a lot of agencies. Study More agency in 2 words.
I trust it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I trust them. I trust the students they bring. The students have got smile on their faces, which means they're satisfied.
Yeah. We are trying our best to do so.
Yes. And the environment you are creating for them is like, I haven't seen it in any other consultancy. As I said to you, follow up.
Yeah.
And this is something which makes you different. And this is something which everybody should do. Because I'm not going to mention the name, but I can say that the director of this company can call me in the middle of the night saying to me, my student is stuck on Agile. While as the other consultancy, I give them the information. I say to them that there is a student who can be deported and they say, go ahead.
Wow.
So this makes you different.
Yeah, that's what we are trying to. We are trying to give as much as services for both families and the student. Yes. Thank you very much to have you, Madam Nokit. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. وهيك بنكون خلصنا لقائنا اليوم مع مدام نوكيت مديرة الانترناشونال اوفيس في جامعة باشا شهير قبرص. كنا في بودكاست مايك قبرص الشمالية، انتظرونا بالجديد. شكرا.